Literature.
Pages.
Authors.
Reading things. The Book of Dad and Sybil.
Hello, I'm Sybil.
And this is Dad. And today we are looking at Povestia lui Harap-Alb. And the reason that we're looking at that and what that is, we were looking for some more fairy tales. We'd looked at doing some Grimm stuff again, but we've done 3 different episodes of Grimm now.
Yeah.
And as much as fine as that is and as fun as they are, we decided to look for something different. And by look, I actually mean I asked my Romanian wife if there were any fairy tales from Romania that we wouldn't have come across before. And she gave us Povestia lui Harap-Alb, which is the tale of Harap-Alb. So, take it away, Sybil.
Yeah, so Harap-Alb starts with 3 princesses being overlooked for the throne, which I think...
Just
Not good.
your sort of classic everyday medieval sexism.
Just why can't you just let them be on the throne?
I don't know. Tough. It's tough times.
So in this king is calling for one of his 3 nephews from the neighbouring kingdom. So nothing is ever easy, and there is normally a barrier. This time it's a big bear. So 2 princes try and go past the bear and run away. And the third son befriends a woman and finds a magic horse and sword. He fights the bear, but it turns out that the bear was actually the king, his dad, the king, in a bear costume trying to test him. But what if he really hurt his dad?
Yeah, he could. I mean, the 2 princes beforehand have also, in the version of the story that we've got in that translation, they seem to just fight. They see the bear and then run away. But yeah, as you said, what if somebody had just decided to shoot the bear with an arrow? Also, how good is this king's costume game if everybody was fooled? That's an impressive costume.
I mean, maybe he actually...
Or he could be magic. He could be. Yeah.
Maybe he's met the wise old woman.
Could be.
Yeah, so the king says, "Well done," and then tells him to watch out for the bald man and the red man. But that could be just...
Yeah, he doesn't specify.
Just the bald man.
Any bald men. Look out for any men without hair on their head.
And then he says, "Toodle pip."
And sure enough, a bald man does turn up, and he tricks the prince and gives him the name Harap-Alb, which in this story translates as the White Servant. So the bald man goes with the prince, with Harap-Alb, to the kingdom that needs a king, and he pretends to be Harap-Alb, and then tries to kill the actual Harap-Alb with lots of dangerous tasks. But Harap-Alb's got tons of plot armour. He's got plot armour for days.
Mm-hmm. So Harap-Alb is very good at making friends, and he makes lots of friends when the bald man sends him to get the Red King's daughter. The Red King's daughter, the red man that Harap-Alb's dad warned him about. So Harap makes friends with the Queen of Ants and the Queen of Bees.
Yep. In our translation, it doesn't give us a lot of detail. It just tells us that he became friends with them. So, met them for a coffee. Or they, bonded over a shared TV series that they both like. Hey, do you like Downton Abbey? Yeah, man, I love Downton Abbey. I'm the king of the Queens. No, I'm not saying I love Downton Abbey. I've never watched Downton Abbey. But I am just role-playing as the Queen of Ants. He also he gets the gang together. This is the
Avengers scene.
Yeah, so we get the gang together.
Remember the 7 men and how they got on with the world?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So the names. You will say the translation.
We've asked.
You will say the. We'll say the Romanian.
We've asked my wife to translate these.
So.
And I'm going to give the Romanian pronunciation a go.
So it is Frosty.
Jarila.
Hungry.
Flumanzila.
Thirsty.
Setila.
One eye.
Okila.
Tall wide / birdie wide long.
Yeah, so the actual my wife said that the actual translation for his word, which is Pasa Luti Lungila,
My favourite name in
Yeah.
the whole thing.
actually would strictly translate as birdie wide long. In our version, he's called tall wide, which I think is quite good. It immediately jumps off the page as being, well, that's a wonderfully silly name. Also, so their superpowers are Frosty. He can make things very cold. Hungry,
Like the man with the hat.
yes, like the man with the hat. Hungry eats lots of things. Thirsty
Me?
drinks rivers.
I don't.
Yeah, that's it.
I barely.
That's Sybil. Sybil is hungry. Yeah, thirsty.
I mean, I've got a snack right now.
Yeah, there's snacks on the go here. It's evening time. We've had tea. There's still snacks on the go. Thirsty can drink entire rivers. One Eye only has one eye, but can see all
Odin.
things. Yeah, a bit Odin-esque. And tall wide or birdie wide long can stretch his arms and legs really, really long.
I'm not tall.
No. So they get to the Red King. He's miffed when they all turn up. He gives them some dangerous tasks to get rid of them. So this is actually, there are lots of parallels between this and Six Men and How They Got On in the World, because this bit anyway is very similar to that story, just with a different lineup. So he basically, the Red King ends up giving them tasks that are perfectly suited to them. So once again, he doesn't get them to have a meal in a big oven room this time.
Which one came first?
Oh, I don't know. We'd have to do some digging.
Yeah. And maybe at the end of the episode, we can
Maybe we'll insert something at the end
listen
of the episode.
out.
Yeah, you've got to listen right up till the end of the episode to find out that very, very important fact.
Yes.
So he asks them to go and sleep in an oven. Frosty
Why would
makes
they
it cold.
do that?
Well, Frosty makes it cold. He gives them too much food and drink, but Hungry and Thirsty have sorted that out.
I mean, would that be a bad thing?
I think if you gave you enough food that you, literally died of overeating.
I mean,
it's-
you've got hungry and thirsty.
Hungry and Thirsty are sorted.
Yeah, but I think you just eat until you're full.
Yeah, but I don't think the king's giving them that option. Harap-Alb then has to pick who's the princess between two identical girls. The Queen of Bees helped him. Once again, in our translation, doesn't really say how.
Maybe they're maybe a bee goes inside them.
Could be.
And she's
on a
princess.
I don't think bees can see on a molecular level, but maybe the Queen of Bees
This is a special bee.
It's a special bee. While all of this is going on, the princess actually tries to escape, but luckily One Eye sees her when she turns into a bird and flies behind the moon. And Tall
What?
Wide, yeah, I know, or Tall Wide or Birdie Wide Long reaches behind the moon and gets her. And the Red King goes, fine, whatever, let her go. And on the way back, she and Harap-Alb fall in love.
So when the princess gets so when they get back, the princess outs the bald man as a fraud. The bald man kills Harap-Alb. The magical horse kills the bald man.
I'm going to insert a picture here, which we found.
Oh, it's the best.
Which is, as you can see, you have the magical horse, who, in the story, it just says he picks up the man and flings him into the sky. But in our picture, as you can see, the magical horse has the entirety of the bald man's bald head in its mouth. And
So
it's just dragging him up to the sky.
So if you can't see the hair, but you can't see the baldness, he might not be bald anymore.
What, do you think he grows hair in the horse's mouth?
Maybe it has saliva.
Oh, saliva hair, that's grim.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this
Grim.
is closely linked.
This is closely linked to Grimm. Big links. So the Harap-Alb gets cured by love, as standard. The princess is like, no, I love you, and saves him. And the king, the king who was looking for a new king, is really happy that Harap-Alb is actually his nephew because he's great. And then Harap-Alb and the Red Prince gets married. But what's not specified is what happens to the three princesses before. But I suppose.
Oh yeah, there's 3 princesses.
I suppose we've established at the beginning of this story that nobody really cares about those 3 princesses, which is a shame. So let's go to ratings.
I think it's. What rating did I give the 7 then?
Oh, that's a great question. One I don't have the answer to.
Like a 5.
You might have given it a 5.
Yeah, so I'm giving this one a 5 because...
Can I guess why?
Why?
Is it because Birdie Widelong?
Yes.
It's because Birdie Widelong. How would you rate this against Grimm's Fairy Tales? I know it's quite similar anyway. Would you rate it higher or lower than the Grimm's Fairy Tales that we've looked at? Do you prefer this or do you prefer Six Men and How They Got On in the World?
I think I like this one better.
That's absolutely fair. Super. So, thinking about going to some traditional stories from around the world, next week we're going to go and look at some trickster tales from various First Nations tribes in the USA. So we will see you next time for that. Goodbye.
Bye.
Literature.